Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a fun little video. It's time for some Marvel Rivals character slander. I'm going to be talking a lot of smack about each character in the game, including, basically everyone, including characters I play as. Just to let you guys know, please don't take offense if I talk bad about the character you play as. I don't mean it, except my hate for certain characters is very real. But for the most part, I don't mean half of this hate. Anyways, let's get started. We're going to be going from in order how the characters are, alphabetical order, essentially. So we'll be starting with Adam Warlock for part one. We're going to be doing Adam Warlock to Iron Fist. So it's to be Adam Warlock, through all the other characters. So first is Adam Warlock. Listen, if you made Adam Warlock, there's two type of Adam Warlock players: those who know what they're doing and those who don't know what they're doing. Adam Warlock is a character. I've played as him a few times. I'm not very good at him, so I usually just don't waste my time. Granted, though, his ult, if you could use it correctly, he's like one of the best healers. However, the problem is some people just don't use it correctly. Some people just do it in the front lines, and then I get respawned in, and guess what? I die because they suck. Some people, as Adam Warlock, are generally just awful. They don't know what they're doing. Sure, they can heal decently, but they don't know how to use their ult. They'll use their ult at the worst time, and not even behind any cover. So then, like a freaking character like I don't know, Iron Man can just, oh hey, a bunch of enemies just respawn. Time to hit them with the maximum pulse, and then you're dead. Adam Warlock, I respect people who know. I mean, obviously, if you know how to use him very well, that's awesome. But some people just Adam Warlock in general. Some people just you gotta use him correctly. All right, next character, Black Panther. As someone who occasionally plays a strategist, I hate you. Now listen, all you do is harass me. All you do is harass healers. All you do is harass people. You're not cool, Black Panther. You're a dick. God, I hate you. I'm joking. Now, a good Black Panther on your team is awesome. A good Black Panther on the enemy team is terrible. And sometimes there's just Black Panthers that suck, that refuse to switch. They'll go 4-12 and refuse to switch for some reason because they're committed to playing as Black Panther. Listen, if you're going 4-12, you should switch. Great, I'm not sure what role you'll fit in, but I've had this one Black Panther on my side once, and he was 4-8. And one of my teammates said switch, and he said no. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man. If you're 4-8, you really need to either switch or leave the game. But here's a character who is far more useless than everybody. It's the most useless character in my opinion. Black Widow. Every time I'm queuing up for a match and we're picking our characters and I see a Black Widow, I go like, why are you picking Black Widow? The absolute most useless character in the game. Now listen, Hawkeye, at least Hawkeye has, a good Hawkeye can take over a game easily. Not over entirely, but a good Hawkeye could generally go crazy. A Black Widow, they ain't doing anything. Sitting in the back, missing a 99% of their shots, and just being a waste of a slot for a teammate. You could have picked Strategist. You could have picked Vanguard. You could have picked any other DPS, but you choose Black Widow? Diabolical. All right. Hulk or Bruce Banner. Some of y'all are just bullet sponges, you know? Sometimes people just play as the Hulk, and sure, I guess he is supposed to just take damage, but some of them just run around, rush in, and then die and complain about not getting heals. Like, I'm not getting any heals. I'm not getting any heals. Well, maybe you shouldn't rush so far into the front lines to where the healers aren't going to follow you all the time because they have to heal the rest of the team. And if you're rushing straight into the front lines expecting heals, you ain't going to get it. Why do you guys do that? Why do some Hulks rush into the front line and die, go like, oh, I'm not getting any heals. Oh, maybe it's because you're rushing in way ahead of the rest of the team. And then they're just trying to do all this stuff, all this unnecessary stuff, and get killed, and then complain about not getting heals. And then sometimes they just use their ult at the worst time. They just like I was a strategist this one time, and a Hulk was on me, and he used his ult just to kill me. Like, what is your deal? Captain America. I don't honestly listen. Captain America is this character I don't have much slander for, and I know I'm supposed to come up with something to slander Captain America, but if you main Captain America, you're pretty cool for the most part. But overall, there are a few Captain Americas that just suck, and Captain America in general, if you use them wrong, then you're gonna suck. But for the most part, Captain America is just a character I don't have much slander for, I guess. Um, Honestly, I can't think of it. I'll try. I'll come back to him. I generally can't. But we're gonna go to Cloak and Dagger next. Probably the most basic fucking healer in the goddamn game. There's a Cloak and Dagger in at least every match. And listen, a majority of them suck. Listen, they're benefiting from their aimbot abilities. First off, there's Cloak, who's essentially a slightly weaker version of Wanda, a slightly weaker version of Scarlet Witch, but still has the exact same aimbot capabilities of melting health and just doing unbelievably insane damage. And then there's Cloak, not Cloak. We already talked about Cloak. And then there's Dagger. Uh, eh. I mean, just she's just there. With her little aimbot healing and locking on characters, but for the most part, she's just kind of, just kind of there. I don't know how much to say about her. I mean, I know I hate Cloak and Dagger mains though that like 100% mostly use Cloak. You know, if you can rotate between both characters pretty decently, then that's fine. But if you're just gonna use Cloak, what the hell? Just go play Scarlet Witch at that point. Doctor Strange, just like Captain America, I don't have much slander on him except for the fact that prior to him being nerfed to the ground, he was a little bitch who hid behind his fucking shield that ate everything. God, I would hit him with the moon haunts you, and he would just take it because he just pulls out his shield. I would hit him with maximum pulse, and he would still take it. And I'd see my teammates hit him with other things. And by the way, I don't main Iron Man. I just occasionally play as him sometimes. Not very often. But overall, he just hid behind his shield. Even now, he still does the same thing. Even I play as Doctor Strange. I've actually started playing Doctor Strange recently. He's pretty fun. But I have to slander the characters I play as too. Emma Frost. Gooner character. Everyone who plays this is a gooner. I'm joking. No, some people, if you bought that one skin, definitely 100%. So I'm going to say, Groot, sometimes your fucking walls get in the goddamn way. Listen, I appreciate you putting up walls, but sometimes they get in the way of me either A, trying to kill an enemy or trying to use my ult. One time I was playing as Winter Soldier, and I was going to hit my ult on someone, right? I pressed, I went up, said armed and dangerous, and was charging at one of the enemies. And guess what? Groot put up a wall and it blocked my path. So Groot, could you just lay off the walls sometimes? You're like Donald Trump in there. Like, instead of like, I am Groot, he's like, build a wall. Build a wall. Here's a wall. Here's another one. Could you just lay off the walls for a little bit? For the love of God, lay off the walls. You don't need to place them all the time, everywhere. Anyways, Hawkeye. I respect Hawkeye a teensy bit more than Black Widow. Except even when I see a Hawkeye, though, I still like, really? Hawkeye? And now, yeah, it's the same thing for both characters. When I see either one of them, especially if you see both of them, though, that's when I go like, okay, come on. I'm okay with Hawkeye a teensy bit, but Black Widow, or even both of them, dude, it's just a waste of two teammates. I'm sorry, Hawkeye. There's some legit Hawkeyes, though, that do go absolute crazy, and I respect them. But the people who just play as Hawkeye just to play as Hawkeye, come on. It's just, if you're sucking, just switch. Okay, Hela. I don't have much to say on her. I'm trying to think. I don't see a whole lot of Helas that much, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I generally just, I don't know. Hela's kind of a rare character. She doesn't appear very often, I rarely see her. My only, I don't, just like Captain America, I just don't, no, Captain America is a bit more common, I feel like. Hela, I just never see Hela. Therefore, I don't have to deal with her that much. So, I gotta slander her somehow. I hate your goddamn ult. Hell unleashed, and an absolute bombardment. God, go away. I don't have much to say on there, to be honest. All right, Human Torch. You're annoying. You're just like Iron Man. You're sitting up there harassing me. Supernova. Harassing me and just being very mean. I don't like you. All you do is sit up in the air, swerving around, making sure I can't hit you. And then that's it. You're just annoying. All right, Invisible Woman. Ugh, what do I say about her? So, I hate annoying Invisible Womans. I hate the ones that like focus on DPS. Like, I've seen some of them go like 28-3. And that's not a terrible thing. If you can pull that off, that's cool. But the fact is, I looked at her heals on the stats and they weren't very high. She didn't deal much healing. She was just literally going around killing people. Like, what are you doing? I don't know how much slander against her either, to be honest. Just like Captain America, I don't have much slander against her. But she is goddamn annoying with her. Fuck, what's that one ability that allows her to push people? Psionic Burst! Pushing people off. Get out of here! Oh, if I attack you, you're just gonna run away and go invisible? Yeah, you better run. Next up, Iron Fist. As you probably saw earlier in the video, I was using Iron Fist, so been using Iron Fist. But some Iron Fist players, they're bad. Some of them just play Iron Fist just to play as Iron Fist, right? Some of them go around, attack a healer, run away, and then do it again. Listen, when I play as Iron Fist, I don't 100% target the healers. I target anyone I can. But the ones that straight up target only healers as me, sometimes when I play a strategist, and I have an Iron Fist on my ass, or just in general, if I'm playing as like Moon Knight, and Iron Fist is attacking me, I can't do anything about it because he's hitting me so fast, and I can't do anything about it. Granted, again, it's kind of weird to talk bad about a character I play as, but that's the point of the video. Again, I don't mean any of this hate, except for my hate for Black Widow. That hate was real. That's it for part 1. So part 2 will feature Iron Man, Jeff, Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, and etc. It'll be going from Iron Man to Scarlet Witch. I look forward to talking bad about Scarlet Witch. And I love Jeff, so I can't really slander him too much, but I do love him. But I will talk bad about him at some point. Because some Jeffs, they don't know what they're doing. And Iron Man, I'm going to... But yeah, that's it for part 1. Part 2 will probably come up very soon. This is going to be a very easy little series I'm doing. So part 1, again, feature the characters I just talked smack about. Part 2 is going to have Spider-Man through Wolverine. And no, not part 2. Part 3, Spider-Man through Wolverine. And I hate Spider-Man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Again, please don't take offense. I love all the characters. I don't love all of them. I hate some of them. But overall, please don't take offense if I talk bad about your character. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Part 2 will probably be up in a couple of days or so. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe sometime tomorrow. Maybe sometime in a couple of days. I don't know. Yeah, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.